morning, ma'am. Welcome in. We now offer a self-serve sanitizing station, and you're more than welcome to help yourself. All right, I'm ready now. You can start cleaning it for me. Oh, no, ma'am. It is self-serve, but you're more than welcome to help yourself. No, I won't be doing that. It's this company's job to make sure that they're cleaned before customers touch them. The carts are cleaned and sanitized prior to be putting in the return, ma'am. This is just an additional measure provided by the company for free if the customer chooses to utilize it. No, I am not gonna do your job for you. You can get off your butt and come and do your job before I get the manager involved. I understand that you feel the need to have the power and control in this exchange. Doesn't change the fact that this is still self-serve. If you don't wanna serve yourself, that is your decision. I will not be serving you though. I don't know who you think you're messing with because I promise you, I'm not the one. I don't care if you feel lazy, you're still gonna work. They put this next to your station for a reason, because it's your job. It's actually next to me to deter theft. They found that when they put it right at the exit, people would steal the entire bottle of cleaner. No, it's your job. You're just being lazy. All right, ma'am. Well, you have a good day. I hope you enjoy your shopping experience with us. I'm not leaving this spot until my cart is cleaned. I understand, ma'am. That's the beauty of self-serve. You can take as much time as you need. There's no rush. If you don't get off your ass and do your job, ma'am, you need to back up and remove yourself from this situation because your behavior is unacceptable. I'm not doing your job for you. I told you that I'm not leaving until you clean my cart. Now let's go. Attention all staff members, I need immediate assistance at the front door greeting station. A customer is threatening me and I do fear for my safety. Again, I need all employees at the front door greeting station. I have been threatened and I fear for my safety. Why would you say that about me? I did not do that. What's happening? You're Karen, leave her alone. No, this is just a misunderstanding. Nothing happened here. You have a good day, ma'am. Why does this store think it's appropriate to leave human feces finger painted across its walls? I'm sorry, what? Poop! There is poop smeared across the walls in this store. I am so sorry about this, ma'am. Was it in the female bathroom? Obviously. Okay, I'm gonna let my manager know about this. Sounds like a good idea, don't you think? Okay, thanks. A manager is en route to go clean that up, and I want to thank you for bringing it to our attention and apologize for your experience today. No. Call your manager and tell them to come and do their job and speak to the customer in person. Did you need something else, ma'am? Maybe it's something that I could help you with. Are you a manager? No, ma'am, but... And why are you still talking? I asked to speak to a manager. No, you're not gonna go talk shit about me. You can go ahead and call your manager in front of me. Hey, the customer that reported the bathroom wants to speak to you. Yeah, I already asked her that. Okay. All right, bye. She's in the middle of cleaning the bathroom, but she'll be here in just a few minutes, ma'am. Nope. Call her back and tell her that she needs to speak to me right now. I'm done waiting. Ma'am, please have some patience. She is handling the bathroom situation, but she will be up here in just a few minutes. I'm done talking to you. Okay, well, have a good day, ma'am. Is a manager in here? Yes, ma'am, and if you give me just a moment, I'll be right outside to speak with you. No, I have waited long enough. You can come out here and speak to me right now. Again, ma'am, I will be just a minute, and then I will be out to speak with you. The longer that I'm out here waiting for you, it's gonna be worse for you. I want you to think about that. Okay, ma'am, I'll think about that, and I'll see you outside in just a few minutes. All right, ma'am, thank you so much for waiting. How may I help you? I was exposed to hazardous waste in your store, and you as a manager doesn't even come to the customer to apologize? I am so sorry about your experience with our store today. I am past my breaking point with how this situation has been handled. I'm not calling corporate. I'm not waiting any longer. I expect to be compensated for my experience today. I understand that, ma'am. Give me just a few minutes to see what I can do. Well, you have less than 5, so figure it out. Hey, the phantom shitter struck again. What? That's like the second time it's happened this month. It might be our cleaner. Oh, I checked the cleaning logs from both days. 2 separate workers. Well, how long has it been since it was cleaned? Only 8 minutes. Let's pull the camera feed. Let's see, the cleaner leaves, only 1 customer in and out, and then you guys arrive. No way. The other incident was on the 12th at 1 p.m. Can you pull that footage? Yeah, I got you. All right, the staff enters, rewind a little bit. Customer looks in, turns right back around. All right, who's before that? It's the same woman. Why does the weird stuff always happen on my shift? When am I even going to say to the police, hey, we have a customer that was finger painting with her poo to try to get a gift card? Meh, I wouldn't even think too much into it. It's not even going to be their weirdest call of the night. You know, every time I come in here, you never seem happy to see me. I don't know what you mean. I provide customer service to you every time you're here. No, I mean, like, yeah, you provide customer service, but you just never seem as happy as the other employees to see me. Why is that? I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am, because I provide the same customer service to all customers. No, it's just that I'm in here shopping all the time and I'm friends with all of the other employees, except you. Why is that? Ma'am, I'm paid to work, not paid to make friends. And if your complaint isn't about my customer service, well, I don't know what to tell you then. No, I hear you. It's just I shop here every day and it just makes more sense for us to be friends. It's just easier on everybody that way. Because I don't want to be your fucking friend. What about that is so hard for you to understand? And anybody that is on the clock isn't your friend either. They are just doing their job. Do they call you outside of work? No, because they're not your friends. And saying that you have friendships through forced interactions when the other person is on the clock and can't say what they really mean, it's weird. No, I wasn't doing that. I was just saying that I shop here a lot. So, it just makes sense. Yes, you were. And if an employee is doing their job, leave them alone. We're here to provide customer service, not be your best friend. And it's weird to put that on them. Get a hobby or a therapist. I don't know anything besides this. I don't think it's ridiculous that I'm asking you to be friendly with customers. Except that's not what you're asking, because remember, we already talked about this. I provide you with customer service every single time, and apparently that's not enough, because you want me to be your friend, and I have told you I am not paid to be your friend. If you want customer service, I will gladly provide it to you, but anything else, sorry. You want to know what? After seeing who you really are, I don't want to be your friend anyways, so it's your loss. Okay, ma'am, well, I hope you enjoy your shopping experience and come back and see us again. Thank you for calling the store that I work at. How may I help you? Who's working today? Unfortunately, ma'am, we're not able to give out our employee schedules. No, this is Karen. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. I don't believe we've met yet. But if you'd like to give me your last name, I can have one of the managers call you to confirm your schedule with you. No, I'm not a new employee. It's Karen. Oh, my mistake. But unfortunately, ma'am, we still are not able to give out the employee schedules. No, it's Karen. You know me. I am in there all the time shopping. Well, thank you so much for your past patronage, Karen, but unfortunately, we're not able to give out the employee schedules, even if you shop here all the time. Why not? You know me. I'm not a crazy person. I just want to know who's going to be working before I go shopping. Ma'am, I understand that you shop here all the time. However, that doesn't make it any less of a safety concern. We are not allowed to give out the employee schedules. No, I'm not going to be treated like a criminal at a store that I shop at all the time. Put Belinda on the phone so I can tell her all about you. I am not wasting my manager's time with this. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your intentions are, and we are not authorized to release employee schedules to customers. Now, if there's something else that I can help you with, I would be glad to, ma'am. But if there's nothing else, you can have a good day. What is your name? Taylor. Now, is there anything else that I can help you with, ma'am? Well, Taylor, I'm going to be up there in about 10 minutes to go and speak to your manager about you, so I hope you're ready. Okay, well, you drive safe, and I'll see you registered too when you get here, ma'am. Click. Thank you so much for waiting, ma'am. How may I help you? Are you Taylor? Yes, ma'am. Now, how may I help you? I'm Karen. Have we met before? I was just talking to you on the phone! I'm sorry, ma'am. You gotta be more specific. You know who I am. Now get me your manager. Thank you for waiting, ma'am. How may I help you? I called her trying to find out who was working today, and she wouldn't help me. Really? I know. What did I tell you? I'm very proud with how you handled it. You are correct. I'm going to give you 3 stars to put on your board, and if you want to take your break right now, you can go ahead. Thanks. I'll be back in 15. What? No. Unfortunately, ma'am, due to safety concerns, we are not authorized to give out employee schedules here. But I shop here all the time. I just want to know who's working before I come. Ma'am, I understand that you don't see yourself as a threat, but this is a safety concern for our employees. We do not give out their schedules. I cannot believe that I'm being treated like a criminal right now. I'm sorry that you feel that way, ma'am, but this is not personal. It's just policy. Now, is there anything else that I can help you with? No, and I'm never shopping here again. Well, we'd love to have you back if you change your mind, ma'am. You have a good day. I want to purchase these items, and here's the offer that I'll be using. Yeah, no problem. Let me just see. I'm so sorry, ma'am, but that is an online exclusive offer. What are you even saying? Because it's an online exclusive, you do have to make your purchase online to get that free product. Unfortunately, it's just not an offer that they extended to the stores.
But I'm here right now.
Yes, ma'am.
I said I'm here right now, though.
Yes, and it is an online exclusive offer.
Well,
what, ma'am?
Well, honor what your store is marketing and give me my free product.
Ma'am, this store is not running that offer. Online is. You'll have to make your purchase online if you want your free product.
Well, I'm not going to do that, so...
Absolutely, ma'am. That's your choice. But did you want me to put your items off to the side in case you change your mind, though?
No, you're not understanding what I'm telling you. I'm going to purchase these items, and you're going to give me my free product.
No, ma'am, I understand what you're saying. It just doesn't work like that.
Why not? I'm spending a minimum amount. You have the free product on the shelves. You can't just grab one and throw it in my bag?
No, I can't. Because there's no offer for us to honor. That would just be me stealing from the place that I work at.
I don't care what the store has to do behind the scenes. That's not my problem. You guys put an offer out, and you guys need to honor it.
Ma'am, I cannot do what you're asking because there is no offer for us to honor. If you want your free product, you're going to have to purchase it online because that offer is an online exclusive. If you want to purchase these items today, I would be more than happy to cash you out. But I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you because I now have a line. So if there's nothing else, ma'am, you can have a great day.
Don't you dare talk to me like I'm the stupid one in this scenario. Don't forget that you just work here and I shop here.
I'm so happy that you pointed that out for me, ma'am. You're correct. You don't work here, and I do. And I, somebody who works for this company and knows its policies in and out, is telling you that you are incorrect in this situation.
No, I will not be spoken to this way by a cashier. Go and get me your manager.
All right, ma'am, your total is $42.22. All right, here you go. There is $22.22 there. All right, thank you. So just the last 20 on card? No. Okay, let me just press the button for Apple Pay. You're good to go, ma'am. No, I gave you what I have. $22.22. Oh, okay. Did you know what item that you wanted me to remove, ma'am? Or do you want me to pull them out so that way you can look at them and decide? No, I want them both. You're really not going to cover the difference? No, ma'am. Why would you think that?
Oh, so you just look the other way when people are in need?
No. And ma'am, what are you even talking about?
Because you're in a home furnishing store purchasing 2 statues and trying to get the employee to pay for one of them. No, I'm a person in need asking for help.
Ma'am, nothing in this store is a necessity. And you are purchasing decorations. Now, do you know what item you want to remove or should I cancel the transaction?
You're really not going to help me by using your employee discount?
Are you an employee?
No.
Well, there's your answer, ma'am. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this transaction, and here is your money back. You go ahead and have a great day, ma'am.
Wait, what is happening?
I returned your money because I'm refusing service, ma'am. The door is right over there, and you have yourself a great day.
You're going to rot in hell for what you've done to me. Karma's coming back for you. Do you know how stupid you sound? I'm going to go to hell because I won't pay for a stranger's decorations, or karma's gonna come and get me because I wouldn't risk my job by giving you, a non-employee, my personal discount while logged into the register. No, I was a person in need asking for help. I'm a minimum wage worker, so I guess I'm a person in need too. And by your standards, go ahead and give me that $22.22. I want to go ahead and go out to eat lunch today. No, that is not even remotely close to the same situation.
Okay, ma'am, you have a great day.
You wanna know what? You can't talk to me like this. I'm gonna call corporate on you.
You're gonna call corporate and complain that their minimum wage worker wouldn't pay out of pocket for your trinkets? Oh, I'm sure that complaint is gonna be at the top of the pile.
You just wait and see! Ah!
Where are your Barbie closets? I'm sorry, what item are you looking for, ma'am?
You know that scene in Barbie where she opens the door to her closet and it just goes on forever? Well, I'm trying to make one of those for my daughter. So where are your Barbie closets?
Oh, that's so exciting. They'd be on aisle 24. Do you want me to walk you over?
Why are you asking me if you should do the job that you're getting paid to do?
So that's a yes, you do want me to walk you over to the Barbie closets? Obviously. All right, ma'am, aisle 24, and here is the Barbie items.
You only have one Barbie closet? Well, I guess it'll have to do. Now, where's everything else?
Well, we're already in the Barbie section, ma'am. What is everything else specifically?
I told you that I'm making a Barbie closet for my daughter. So why don't you take a wild guess as to what might go in a Barbie closet? If you look right in front of your face, ma'am, you'll see that we have multiple clothing and hanger options available. Why would I want clothing and hangers? I already have that. I need shoes and purses. Yep, ma'am, that checks out. I urge you to look in front of your face one more time where you're gonna see those shoes and those purses. What is wrong with you? Absolutely nothing, ma'am, but I can tell that you've got this from here, so I hope that you have a great day and that your child truly enjoys their new Barbie closet. Where are you going? I still need help. Have a good day and good luck on the Barbie closet. Pull up your policy and show me where it says that.
Ma'am, I can't just...
That's what I thought. You were making it up. You can go ahead and process my transaction.
Ma'am, I can't process your transaction. This is not how this works.
Yes, it is. And I'm done talking to you, so figure out whatever you need to do to process my transaction. Shut the fuck up and go away already. What did you just say to me? You heard me, and she doesn't have to show you a policy for you to know that an employee can't help you steal from the company that they work for. How dare you accuse me of stealing? Why are you acting surprised for being called out for exactly what you were doing? You and I came in here together. I got a cart right after you. Both of our carts were empty, and now here you are at checkout needing to return all of these items without a receipt. That's stealing. I have no idea what you're talking about. And unless she can show me the policy that says that I can't, she can go ahead and process my transaction. Okay. What are you doing?
Calling the police.
You're not allowed to do that. These stores are not allowed to call the police.
I don't work for this store. I can call the police to report your shoplifting anytime I want, and there's nothing that you or the store can do about it.
Well, you can go ahead and call them because I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, you can tell that to them once they get here.
You're actually calling the police on me? Why do you care about this company's profit? I promise you they can afford it.
I don't care about this company at all. However, you treating employees like dirt in an attempt to steal from the company? Nah.
It's part of her job, and if she doesn't like it, then she can get another job. Or you could go to therapy,
or pass away.
Either way, accepting abuse from customers isn't part of her job. Fine, I'll leave, but I want you to know that you're a bitch.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for speaking up. Every time that woman comes in, she's absolutely horrible to the staff. Honestly, I don't even care about the stealing. She tried it, she got denied, she should have moved on. It's the I'm gonna steal from this company, and if you do your job and don't let me, I'm gonna stand here and verbally abuse you until you cry. That just really gets under my skin. Well, I really appreciate it because the managers here don't have a backbone, and she comes in and does this to employees all the time. Well, I hope your day gets better, honey, and I'll see you later. I hope you have a good day too, ma'am, and thanks again. I can help who's next. Oh, hello, I just need to return this. Oh, ma'am, the line actually starts.
Hey, no cutting. The line starts back there, lady.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm just returning this. I don't care what you came to do. The line starts back there. I have somewhere that I really need to be, though.
We all do. Back of the line.
Thank you so much for understanding. I'll just be a second. Just so you know, if you do this, I am going to run at you full speed and ram you out of my way with this cart.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm just informing you of the consequences that you'll be facing for your actions.
You're just gonna allow him to threaten me and not do anything?
What are you talking about, ma'am? He didn't threaten you with anything. It's just been you up here trying to cut the line.
Why are you lying? He threatened me.
Again, ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking about, but unfortunately, you're not allowed to cut our lines. It does start all the way back there.
I cannot believe that I'm being treated like this. Get me your manager.
Absolutely, ma'am. And just so that your wait is not any longer, you can go ahead and hop in line and my manager can meet you over there.
No, I'm not getting in line. I'll be waiting right here.
Okay. Sir, I can help you on the next register over.
No, you're not helping him before me. Walks over in front of the other register and stands there.
You can stay right here, ma'am. My manager's on her way. I'll help you on the other register, sir.
No, you're not helping anyone until... Back up! I've had enough of your behavior. I'm gonna have my stuff rung up and I'm going to leave. We get that you're miserable. It's very obvious. And you want, oh God, you're married. Well, I feel sorry for your husband. How dare you? My husband passed 2 years ago. Living with you was probably self-inflicted and I don't blame him. I cannot believe you just said that. And I can't believe you're acting this way, but here we are. I need that manager to the front immediately.
I'm so sorry about this, honey. You don't have to worry about me. I got my receipt. I'm gonna head out of here.
You're not going anywhere. You threatened me. You're not allowed to leave.
Good luck with that.
Stop that man! Don't let him leave!
What a crazy bitch.
I said you weren't leaving! Look, you're not going anywhere until the police get here. Step away from the door. You can't lock me in here. That's illegal. No, I'm placing you under a citizen's arrest. You can't place me under a citizen's arrest because I've done nothing wrong. I haven't broken the law. You're just unlawfully detaining me. You threatened me with physical violence, and I'm gonna have you arrested.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And honestly, it's good that you have this on camera just so that they can see that you're the one being the aggressor.
I am not the aggressor here. I'm just holding you accountable for your own actions. Oh, and what? You don't want to threaten me anymore now that I'm recording?
Ma'am, you are making me fear for my safety. Please step aside and allow me to exit the building.
I'm going to make sure that you don't have a job anymore and that your wife leaves you. You mess with the wrong one.
Well, I'm glad I got that on camera. What you're doing is illegal, and I'm going to be leaving the premises. Excuse me.
No! He's attacking me! Help me!
Never once touched you. The recording will verify. And you want to know what? I think you're right. We should wait for the police to get here. What happened over here? Is everybody okay?
No, that man assaulted me. I think I might need a medic.
None of that is true. I think this woman is suffering from a mental health crisis. She locked the door and will not allow me to leave the building. Your cashier will back up my story as well as my camera. I'm just trying to leave. Step to the side, ma'am. I need to unlock this door.
No, I'm placing him under citizen's arrest, and I'm well within my rights to do so.
Come on in, guys. I'm so sorry about your wait.
You can't let him leave.
I'm not going anywhere now that I'm taking you to court. I'm eagerly awaiting the police to show up.
Oh, you're gonna take me to court? We'll see about that. What do you mean that I'm being charged? I'm the victim here.
Let's go. All right, ma'am, your total is $1 even. All right, there you go. And I'll be needing my change back in fives and singles. $100 bill. Let me make sure I have change first.
You opened 10 minutes ago. Your drawer should be full.
Okay, ma'am, luckily our first customer paid with the 50, so I can give you change. I just can't give you fives and singles.
No, that doesn't work for me. The only reason I'm spending $1 is to break my 100.
Yes, ma'am, I understand that. But unfortunately, we just don't have the change in the registers to be able to support breaking that big of a bill this early in the morning.
Then empty out all of the other registers. You've got at least 5 right here.
Unfortunately, ma'am, that's not how that works. We're not allowed to just empty all of the other registers for one customer's change.
Yes, you can. I do this all the time.
You may have elsewhere, but unfortunately, we're just not able to support that at this location.
You're really trying to tell me what I do? I promise you that I do it at this location all the time.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this back to you so you can find another form of payment.
No, you're gonna take my money and give me my change how I asked for it.
Respectfully, ma'am, this isn't a bank. You're not in a bank. We're not a bank. So if you would like to purchase something, I would be more than happy to give you your correct change. But if you want specifics, you're gonna have to take your business to a bank.
I'm not going to the bank. The reason that I came here was to avoid going to the bank.
Yup, here you are in a retail store upset that we're not a bank. We cannot provide the same services that a bank can. If you want those services, you are going to have to go to a bank. I'm done talking to you. You can get me your manager. So not only am I the manager on duty, but I'm also the same person that preps and balances the drawers. There's literally no one more qualified for you to speak to on the matter.
Then you can go ahead and give me your district manager's cell phone number.
Absolutely not. What an inappropriate request.
The only inappropriate thing here is your behavior.
I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. And if you're not going to purchase these items, ma'am, I really hope that you have a great day.
Oh, now you're kicking me out? What's your name?
Tara with a T, ma'am.
Will this little interaction just cost you your job?
And good luck on getting me fired for the retail store not being a bank.
Storming off aggressively.
Becca just pulled up and her SUV looks full. No, I'm done. Call somebody else up. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't have anybody else to call. Will you please just help her? Nope, I'm not wasting any more of my time and I'm not doing any more rework. I had to get 4 of those rugs down and load it into her vehicle just for her to return it in a week, like she always does. I know, but will you please just help her? No, you know that I never complain about doing my job, but this is not part of my job. This is a job for a medical professional and I'm done playing her games. I'm not arguing with you about that, but...
Hey guys, the trunk's already open. It's ready when you are, Kevin.
Sorry, I'm on my break, but you have a good day though. Here's my receipt, honey. Nothing worked.
Beep.
Oh, okay. So it says that you're actually not allowed to make any returns at our stores anymore. Here you go. So if you have any questions, you need to call the number on the bottom of the receipt.
What do you mean I can't return anymore? I always have my receipt.
Yes, ma'am, I understand that, but you will have to call that number if you have any questions.
I have over $700 worth of merchandise in my car, and you're telling me that I have to keep it now? I can't return it?
Unfortunately, ma'am, yes, again, you will have to call that phone number.
Oh, I'm not moving until we figure this out, so don't you go anywhere.
That's fine. I do need you to step to the side just so I can help the next customer, though.
No, you're not helping the next customer until you're done helping me.
Ma'am, I'm not doing this with you, so you can go ahead and stand right here if you'd like, and I'll just move to the next register.
Hello, I was just told that I can't make any returns at your stores anymore, but I always have my receipts.
All right, ma'am, can you please read me the reference code at the bottom of your receipt?
Yeah, it's 123
Yes, ma'am. Our stores do have a $10,000 a year return limit, and it does appear that you have exceeded that amount. But don't worry, it does restart on the next calendar year.
The next calendar year? It's only February.
Yes, ma'am. You have returned $11,681 worth of merchandise in the past 6 weeks.
So now I can't return anything until next year? I don't understand. I always have my receipt.
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, frequent returns end up costing the company money, and they do have to put a limit on them.
No, I shop here all the time.
Yes, ma'am. However, you are not actually purchasing the items, and it does end up becoming a negative for the company.
If I have to keep this stuff, I will never shop here again. Do you know how much money you're gonna lose?
Absolutely, ma'am. I'll look that up for you. Let's see. You have kept a total of $7.89 in merchandise in the past 2 months. So we're going to round it up to 8, divide that by 2. So about $4 a month. We're going to times that by 12. So total, you spend about $48 a year in our stores.
No, I spend a lot more than that. I don't care what you have to do. Undo this.
Unfortunately, ma'am, that is just not an option, but it will start over again on the 1st of next year. Now, if there's nothing else, I hope you have a great day, ma'am.
Useless!
Is everything okay?
I spend so much money here and I can't believe I'm being treated like this. I will never shop here again.
Did Rebecca just get return rejected? Yeah.
Listen, my problem is not with people returning items. We're a store. It's what I'm paid to do. I don't care about doing my job. But this past excessive. This was something totally different.
Unfortunately, I think that you're right. And I honestly just hope that she gets the help that she needs. Honestly, I hope she does too. But if you need me, I got my radio on me. How can I help you, ma'am?
Can you help me? Because every time I come here, you guys fuck something up.
Okay, I will definitely try my best, ma'am. How can I help you?
Try your best? Really? How reassuring.
Again, ma'am, how can I help you?
I'm gonna return this item and I want it back in cash, and no, I don't have my receipt.
Unfortunately, ma'am, without your proof of purchase, it'll have to be store credit.
Unfortunately, ma'am, it sucks always being right. Every last one of you, useless. Now go get me your manager.
Absolutely, ma'am. Hey, can you come to the front? She's back. Yeah. 3 times, I think. Okay, thanks, bye.
Oh, what? Is everybody here scared of me? Boo-hoo.
Not even close, ma'am.
Well, I'd wipe that smile off my face if I were you.
Hello, thank you so much for waiting, ma'am.
I don't know why somebody who can't do their job is so happy. Do you know that every single time I come in here, something is wrong? I have never had a good experience shopping here.
Unfortunately, ma'am, since the store cannot meet your expectations, we feel it's best that you fulfill your shopping needs elsewhere.
What?
What part would you like me to clarify, ma'am?
You're banning me?
From this location, yes. You are more than welcome to shop any of our other stores, though.
So I'm getting banned because your employees don't want to help customers?
No, ma'am. My employees are not the reason why you're getting banned. They do their jobs quite well, thank you. Your behavior towards my employees, though, is.
You can't ban me. This is the closest store to my house.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Fine, I'll be nice to your employees. Are you happy?
Your behavior has pushed us way past that point, ma'am. I hope you have a great day.
This is not happening. You can give me your name and corporate's number right now.
Absolutely, ma'am. Head office actually has to screen and approve these prior to us issuing them to customers. So I went ahead and put their number on there. They're very aware of the situation, and they're more than happy to answer any questions that you may have.
No, you can go ahead and give me the number to whoever head office answers to.
No, ma'am, that is the number that you have to call if you have any questions about their decision.
I cannot believe I'm being treated this way. You want to know what? I will never shop at any of these stores ever again.
That's your decision, ma'am. But if you ever change your mind, any of the other stores besides this location will be more than happy to help you. Beep. All right, ma'am, your total is $60 even. That needs to be wrapped. So none of the bags are big enough to fit the wall art, but I can take 2 trash bags, put one on each side, and it'll keep it safe until you get home. Did I say that I wanted a bag? No, I said that I wanted it wrapped. I'm not sure what you mean by wrapped, ma'am, because again, we don't have bags big enough to fit the wall art.
You're gonna sit here and lie straight to my face? What's that in front of you then?
Oh, are you talking about the sheets of paper? Yeah, we use those for the small glass and ceramics just because we individually display them here.
I don't care. Do your job and wrap my items so I can leave.
Unfortunately, ma'am, if you don't want a trash bag, that's just the only solution that I have for you.
Are you kidding me right now? Here. There. Now how hard was that? Finish the rest.
Okay, well, I guess have a good day, ma'am.
Or you could grab some tape and finish doing your job.
We don't have any tape.
You expect me to believe that you don't have any tape back there?
No, ma'am. They only give us paper for the small breakable items. Everything else is just as is. That's why everything's 50% off.
No, I'm not arguing with you about doing your job. Get me your manager.
Thank you for waiting. How may I help you? I just bought an item. I'm trying to get it wrapped and she won't do her job. So for the wall art, we don't do the paper, but we can give you a couple trash bags and it'll keep it protected until you can get home.
If you don't wrap my item how I want it so I can get it home safely, I'll return it.
Okay, ma'am, I understand. I just need your receipt and I can get that started for you.
You're really gonna lose a sale over some paper?
No, ma'am, I'm offering you a return because what you're asking for is unreasonable. Unfortunately, the paper just won't stick together on magic. So if you don't want to use the trash bags, the only option that you have is to return the item.
Wanting my items wrapped properly is not being unreasonable. I'm sure you can find some tape somewhere back there.
All right, if you don't want to return the item, ma'am, that's fine. You have a great day, though.
Well, you wanna know what? I'll never shop here again.
See you tomorrow. All right, sir, your total is $4,528.
Let me skip through my wallet cash real quick.
Do you normally carry around that amount of cash on you?
Ah, this is nothing. You should see how much I have stockpiled at home. Technology is temporary. Cash is king.
Respectfully, sir, I don't know if that's safe to be telling people. You never know nowadays.
Oh, I'm not worried about it, honey. I've got an armory at home. Literally, any schmun you can think of, I collect.
Now you're telling strangers that you have large amounts of cash and schmuns at home.
Oh no, my wife's always home alone, and she knows the combos in case anything happens.
Please stop telling strangers that. You're putting your wife at risk.
Here's my cash, but honestly, I'd like to see them try to get past me.
That's my point, sir. They're not going to try it with you. When you're going around and telling everybody about how you have stockpiles of cash and schmuns and that your wife is home alone, unarmed,
you can't live your life in fear. Bad stuff happens all the time.
yes, except for your argument is, yes, there could be sharks in the water, but we still swim. And my argument is, we don't throw a bucket of chum in the water and jump in the center of it.
Listen, I haven't had a problem in the 50 years that I've been alive, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
Yep, absolutely, sir. Here's your receipt and I hope you stay safe.
Well, thanks, honey. And did I tell you that I also keep about $500,000 in diamonds just stored in our dresser?
Here's my item and here's my receipt. Thank you. Oh, do you have another receipt, ma'am? This one's from 2020. No, that's the receipt. And I don't have that card anymore, but I did pay with debit, so I'll take it back in cash. Ma'am, you purchased this in 2020.
And?
It's 2024, ma'am. You've had this product for 4 years.
I know what year it is. Thank you. That's why I brought my receipt.
Yes, you did, but our return policy is only 30 days with receipt.
It still has its tag on it. It just sat on my shelf.
I understand that, ma'am, but you have owned this product for 4 years now.
Why are you making this a thing? It really doesn't have to be this difficult. Just process my return.
Unfortunately, ma'am, I'm just not able to process your return. We don't even carry this product anymore.
What does carrying the product have to do with anything? You're a store. Slap a tag on it and put it on a shelf.
Unfortunately, ma'am, that's just not how that works. Now, is there anything else that I can help you with?
You can start by processing my return. I kept the tags and the receipts for this specific reason. When I was ready to redecorate, it wouldn't be a problem.
That's exactly why the policy was made, ma'am. Unfortunately, people were abusing the system.
I'm not them. This is different. And how dare you insinuate that?
Have a great day, ma'am.
Fine, since you think you're so smart, I'd like to return this item, please, and I don't have my receipt.
Okay. Unfortunately, ma'am, this tag does say 2020, and that is outside our return window.
Give me that. There, now there's no tag. Process my return.
Unfortunately, ma'am, without a proof of purchase, we can't process your return. I mean, we don't even carry that product anymore. I hope you die soon.
What was that?
Come back soon, ma'am.
Fuck you. Excuse me, are you a manager here?
Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?
When did your store decide to change all of its policies?
Can you be a little more specific, ma'am?
When did your store say that it was all right for its employees to wear both earbuds on the sales floor?
Employees are not allowed to wear their headphones on the sales floor. Do you remember what this employee looked like?
Oh, I'll do you one better. I got his name, Jason. Well?
Ma'am, those aren't Jason's headphones. Those are his hearing aids.
I don't care what they are. It's unprofessional.
Again, ma'am, those are his hearing aids. It's not him being unprofessional. He needs those to hear.
I don't care what he uses it for. He shouldn't have both of them in at work.
Ma'am, I'm not sure what you're expecting to have happen here, but it's not a headphone. It's his medical device, So,
do your job as a manager and have him remove them.
Ma'am, you're being unreasonable. I cannot force my employees to remove their medical devices.
Well, I would have thought that this company holds its employees to a higher standard than that.
Well, I will keep that in mind, ma'am. You have a great day.
Don't dismiss me. You're a manager. What are you going to do about this?
Nothing, because so far your complaint is that you don't like that we're an equal opportunity employer. That's not something that I, as a manager, can change about you.
How dare you insinuate that this is me and my problem? I'll be calling corporate.
I think that's a fantastic idea, ma'am. My name is manager in case they ask.
It was just a simple request. It didn't need to be all of this.
Have a great day, ma'am.
I know that I'm new to working here, but why do you guys do the back and forth thing with customers? It should just be a simple no, and if they don't like that, then they can leave.
Oh, you haven't been assaulted yet, have you? But don't worry, if you take your own advice, it really won't take long.
No one's gonna try to assault me over trinkets. Okay.
I don't know why you're laughing. If somebody threatens me, I'm gonna call security, just like you should be doing. Security. Oh, that's right. We don't have security guards. Oh, and we don't even have loss prevention in store anymore. All of that's done with software. Then I'll call the police. Duh. And let me explain to you how that's gonna play out for you. It's gonna play out that they arrive and I file charges against them. Oh no, they're not gonna be there when the police arrive. You have at least 12 minutes in our city before the police arrive. So that means you're gonna get assaulted and then they're gonna dip. And when the police arrive, there's not gonna be any suspects in sight. So they're gonna go, maybe we can get that footage. Maybe they'll take a statement. And do you wanna know what's gonna happen with that? Nothing. Well, either way, the company's gonna have to pay. I got assaulted on the job. Why would the company pay? They're not the ones that assaulted you. They're only required to provide support and assistance, which will probably be 1, maybe 2 counseling sessions if you're lucky. Oh, and the urgent care visit on the day of the assault.
No, a company would never put our safety in jeopardy to enforce their policies without any protection.
They protect us through our de-escalation skills and by not allowing us to call the police because that would be seen as an escalation.
Even if we don't have any protection, adults still understand the word no.
See, that's your problem. You're treating them like they're adults. They're not. They're emotionally immature adult babies.
What are you even talking about?
Okay, I want you to imagine this with me real quick. You have a toddler that you're never allowed to discipline. Only your husband, and your husband is never there. So that entitled toddler gets whatever it wants. And whenever it is told no, it knows that if it just throws a temper tantrum, screams, hits, threatens, whatever, at the end of that, the toddler will get what it wants.
Let me guess, the toddler is the customer.
Exactly. And do you think that toddler, knowing that daddy's not home, and not only that, you can't even call daddy for discipline, do you think it's gonna go, you're right, I'm wrong, let me go ahead and remove myself from the situation? Or do you think that toddler's gonna look around and go, showtime?
I don't care about all that. They're adults, and no is a full sentence. If they don't like that, then they can shop elsewhere.
Well, I really hope that you can take a hit, because I tried to warn you.
Excuse you? That's not funny.
I'm not joking. I already told you that you have 10 to 12 minutes before the police arrive. I already know that you can't fight. I'm just hoping that you can take a hit.
I'm telling the manager on you.
Okay, who do you think taught me how to throw a punch? As I said before, ma'am, that does go against our policy, and unfortunately, I'm just not able to process your request. But you have yourself a great day, though.
Oh no, it goes against your policy.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Ma'am, are you okay?
Oh, so you're just gonna mock me. Awesome. Well, way to act like an adult about this, ma'am.
What the fuck did you just call me, you little bitch?
Whoa, absolutely not, ma'am. You're not gonna stand here and curse at me. Or what? Or you're gonna be forced to leave. And who's gonna make me leave? You? Ma'am, you need to leave or I'm gonna call the police.
You're gonna threaten to call the police on me, bitch?
No!
Little fucking bitch, I'll show you! Somebody help me and call the police! You're not better than me, and maybe next time you'll think about actually doing your job, you dumb bitch. Did you just spit on me? Fuck you.
Oh my gosh, I'm your manager, and I know that you just got assaulted and all, but do you really need the police for this? Oh, I completely sympathize with your situation, honey. That's why we're always taught to de-escalate the situation and not escalate it like you did. And I also see that you're just a little bit roughed up, and I'm very sorry that that happened to you. But are you really urgent care and all of the paperwork that comes along with it roughed up? Yes, honey, that is so unfortunate. But you know, with her gone and we haven't even called the police yet, when they come here, there's really not much they can do besides make a statement. Unfortunately, loss prevention isn't in today, and even if they were, we're not authorized to release that footage. Oh shit, you out lawyer money off of a minimum wage job? Well, I mean, obviously we're not gonna call the police and we can't tell you not to call the police, but if you do call the police, you're guaranteeing that you're gonna get fired. Obviously we can't fire you for calling the police, but we'll find another way to work around it.
So my only options after getting assaulted on the job are what? To go back to work?
Oh no, honey, you can take the rest of the day off unpaid. And if I'm going to be honest, you're probably going to be terminated anyways because you're going to be seen as a liability. Again, we're going to work around it so it's not because of that, but it's going to be because of that.
So that's it. There's nothing else I can do.
Well, I mean, there are things for employees, but it's a bunch of work for a little bit of money, and you don't have a police report or an urgent care visit or honestly any record of it ever happening since you also don't have the video. So good luck. Good luck with that.
No, this is not how the world works. You don't get to assault somebody and then just get away with it. There are programs in place to protect me.
I agree with you. That's not how the world should work. It's illegal. But for some reason, when it comes to minimum wage positions, it happens.
I will not work for a company that doesn't protect its employees. I quit!
Thank God, corporate was about to make my life hell when it came to paperwork in order to fire her without a lawsuit.
Just as I thought.
How can I help you, ma'am?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know, but I'm trying to.
You can start by telling me what's wrong with these chips. Take a wild guess.
No, thank you, ma'am. But if you have your receipt, I can start that return for you, though.
No, your store wasted my time, so I'm gonna waste yours. Now guess what's wrong with them?
Well, I am sorry to hear about your experience with this brand. Your reason for your return is irrelevant. I just need your receipt, and I can get that return started for you.
I'm not leaving here until you try one of these. I had to put one of these disgusting things in my mouth, and since you work here and you guys allow it on your shelf, you're gonna try one too.
No, I will not be eating those.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Selling things to customers that you wouldn't even eat yourself.
No, it's because that bag is open, your hands have been inside it, you're very clearly unstable, and I find the whole thing disgusting. So no, I am not going to be eating your open bag of chips.
How dare you?
No, how dare you standing here wasting my time? Do you know that there's a whole line of people behind you? Also, I am so sorry for this. I will be with you guys in just a moment. I have offered multiple times to refund your chips. You're the one that is not allowing me to help you. I purchased something from your store and that product failed to meet my expectations. Yes, and I apologized for that and offered to refund your money multiple times. The point is that I shouldn't have to return it in the first place. Ma'am, I can already tell that you're just looking for an exchange and I don't have time to do the back and forth. I stopped working here in 2 days, which means I don't give a flying fuck about your bag of chips. I am literally going to take this and put it in my back pocket so I can sleep well at night because your miserable existence was completely displaced over a less than $5 bag of chips. When I leave here in a couple days, I'm gonna go on to bigger and better things, and you're not. You're still gonna be here doing the same miserable shit because this is your life. This is it. This is your life.
You can't talk to me like that. Give me your manager.
No, I'm not gonna waste their time because any complaint you file against me, I'll be gone before they can even follow up. So do you want me to refund your $5 or do you want to see yourself out?
Well, you're a bitch.
And you're a horrible human being to interact with. I'm actually gonna think about you whenever I'm low in life just for a pick-me-up because at least my life will never be as bad as yours.
Well, you're horrible to interact with too. I was just trying to make the point that companies shouldn't be making mistakes.
No, you tried to play games and I refused to play them. So when you tell this story to other people, make sure to include that I offered you a refund, no questions asked, multiple times.
This is horrible customer service.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you today? Why are you so fucking happy? Ew, why are you so fucking miserable?
Who do you think you're talking to like that?
You, obviously.
You can't talk to me like that.
Yes, I can. Why would you think that?
Because I'm a customer and your job is to provide customer service.
Which I provided you until you decided to verbally abuse me, and then I just mirrored you. Turns out you don't like being treated the way that you treat other people. I'd say a little self-reflection is in order, right?
Oh, now I'm verbally abusing you?
Yes, because I did my job and provided customer service to you. And in your first sentence during our interaction, you critiqued my behavior by cursing at me. And I'm sure you were trying to intimidate me, but I'm not intimidated by you because all you did was let me know how weak you are.
I am not weak,
Says the woman verbally abusing retail workers for being happy to do their job.
I will not be spoken to this way. Get me your manager.
Absolutely, ma'am. She's gonna be out of her meeting in about 20 minutes, but you're more than welcome to step off to the side and wait.
I'm not waiting 20 minutes for her to get out of a meeting. She's a store manager. What is she doing in a meeting in the first place?
Why is it that when every Karen has to wait, they cannot fathom that managers have to have meetings in order to do their job? They're paid $100K to $250K a year depending on the store's volume because of the responsibility that comes with that. In any other field, you would never question a manager needing to be in meetings in order to do their job correctly. But for some reason in retail,
It's not a real job. I can't fathom that.
are you done? Because I stopped listening like 2 seconds into whatever you were rambling on about. That's fine. I won't wait for your manager. I'll just call corporate. Now go ahead and ring me up. Oh, no, nobody's gonna help you here. The moment that you swore at me, instant refusal of service. I just kind of wanted to do a little back and forth before I told you to leave. You're not allowed to refuse service. You can give me your name. Yes, we can. We can refuse service to anyone, especially when that person is cursing at employees. I'm just more blown away that you think that you can behave however you want and speak to employees however you'd like, and we have to what? Accept it with a smile on our face and still help you? No.
I said give me your name. I'm calling corporate.
My name is Bertha, and just so that you know, I'm going to be filling out an incident report after this, so that way when you call them and try to lie about what happened between us, they'll have my side and the cameras to verify, and then they'll ban you.
No, that's not a thing. I'm gonna get you fired. You just watch.
No, it's a thing. And good luck. I hope I never see you again. All right, sir, your total is $40 even. You can insert, tap, or swipe whenever you're ready.
It's telling me to enter my PIN.
It's because you're using your Visa and this purchase is over $25.
But I'm using my debit card.
Yes, which is exactly why it's asking for your PIN.
Well, why is it asking that? I don't have a PIN for this card.
It's asking for your PIN because you're paying with debit, sir, but that's okay if you don't remember. Sometimes if you press the green circle, it'll let you run it as credit.
I didn't forget my PIN, thank you, because this card has never had a PIN.
So you go to your bank every time you need cash? That has to be inconvenient.
No, I use ATMs.
So what do you do when they ask for your PIN then?
I use my card just like everybody else to get my cash, duh.
Okay, well you can press the green circle whenever you're ready.
It's not letting me do it.
Unfortunately, sir, that means that you're gonna have to enter your PIN or try a different form of payment.
I'm not using another form of payment. My debit card is right here. I'm right here trying to pay. Figure it out.
So there's nothing for me to figure out. The issue is with your form of payment. So if you want to use your debit, you have to input your PIN or find another form of payment.
This is not a payment issue. I have money on my card.
You're going to have to input your PIN, sir, or try another form of payment. Those are your only two options here.
Fine, what's my PIN number then?
I have no idea what your PIN number is. That's not something that I would know, sir.
Why not? If your store's gonna put restrictions on payments, it should know how to bypass them.
Sir, are you being serious? Come on, you're like, what, 50s, 60s? You've never purchased anything with your debit card before today? I find that very hard to believe.
I purchase things all the time, and I have never heard of this made-up rule about having a PIN to access my money.
Sir, this is not a rule that we made up. This is from your bank. It's to protect your money.
No, you're a liar. I know what I'm talking about.
You're right, sir. What do I know? I just have this exact same conversation at least 5 times a week with other senior citizens. And you know what they all have in common in the end? They find out that they do in fact have a PIN attached to their debit card.
Well, I'm not them. And not only have I never had a PIN associated with my card, I will never have a PIN associated with my card.
Okay, sir, you showed me. Now, if you don't have a valid form of payment with you, unfortunately, sir, there's nothing more that I can do here. And I do hope that you have a great day, though.
I do have a valid form of payment. It's right here. You want to give me your manager?
All right, sir, let me log off real quick and I'll go get her myself.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not going to get my manager. I'm actually going to go clock out and leave him standing there. And I'm a little upset, though, that I won't be able to see his face when he finally realizes that I'm not coming back. Thank you for calling the store that I work at. How may I help you?
Transfer me to one of your managers.
Absolutely. Please hold. Boop. I need a manager for customer assistance on line 1, and just a heads up, she sounds fun. I've got it. Thank you for holding. How may I help you?
I was in your store earlier this morning and I had an absolutely disgusting interaction with one of your workers.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear that that was your experience with us today. Do you remember what time this incident occurred? Yeah, it was at 9 a.m. and her name was Bertha. Oh, perfect. I have the incident report right here. It appears that one of my employees was enthusiastic to help you and you responded with, and I quote, "Why are you so fucking happy?" No, I never said that. Your employee, however, did ask me why I was so fucking miserable. Oh yes, ma'am, she did say that because I just watched the video clip where you curse at her and she matches your energy. Perfect, so you admit that one of your employees were cursing at customers. I want her fired. Fire her? Why would I fire her? That's how we train our employees to respond to verbal abuse. We have a zero tolerance policy here and it has done wonders for our retention rates. Employees can't talk to customers however they'd like. Correct. And as you found out, customers can't speak to my employees however they'd like and still expect to receive a service from them. So you're refusing to do your job is what you're telling me. Oh no, I'm going to do my job because as I stated earlier, we have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to people abusing our staff. So effective immediately, you're banned from the store's location. Ban me? You can't ban me. Your store is the closest location to where I live. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am, but I'm sure any of our other stores would be happy to have you shop with them. No, you can't ban me. The next store is like 20 minutes away and I shop at your store all the time. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am, but hopefully you treat the other location's employees a little better than you treated ours. Fine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the whole thing. I won't act like that anymore, okay? Well, I do appreciate you apologizing, ma'am, but you did verbally abuse one of my employees and then tried to lie to get them fired. Your actions have put us past the point of a simple I'm sorry. You are still banned from the store's location. No, absolutely not. You can give me your name because I'm calling corporate. Absolutely, ma'am. So not only am I going to give you corporate's number, but I'm also going to give you your incident report number. So that way when you call, you'll have that to reference. And seeing as corporate was the one who approved it, they're going to be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have about your banning. She sounds mad. Perfect.
Taps foot extremely loud, so it's just a stomp at this point. Are you kidding me? Can you believe this?
What? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, can you believe these fucking idiots?
Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's an idiot?
I'm talking about the cashiers. This line is ridiculous.
You think the cashiers are idiots because you have to wait in a line?
Well, I'm just saying that if they did their job correctly, you and I wouldn't have to be waiting in this line now, would we?
Have you never purchased anything before? Because literally everywhere I go, there is always a line. Not to mention it is what? The busiest time of the day, the Friday of payday? No shit, there's gonna be a line.
I don't care what time of the day it is. Customers have things to do, which means cashiers need to do their jobs.
Which is exactly what they're doing. We've been waiting for what? Less than 3 minutes, and most stores shoot for under 5. So we haven't been waiting that long.
Well, all I'm saying is the longer that I have to wait, the worse it's gonna be for them.
Worse it's gonna be on them? What, because you had to wait in line like the rest of us? You sound like a fucking idiot.
What did you just say to me?
You heard me? Because you're over here crying about something that's a universal experience. If you're gonna purchase something, you're gonna have to wait in line. You're not special, boo-hoo.
Make way! The king customer has arrived! If you do not kiss his pinky ring, he will ask to speak to the manager. Make way! Make way! I wasn't crying about it, I was just venting.
Yes, you are, because you're doing that passive-aggressive shit that customers always do when they're in earshot of the cashier. They try to get other customers to talk shit about the cashier with them. It's rude, and I didn't join in and play your little game, so now you just look stupid.
I'm allowed to complain when the wait is long.
A total of 4 minutes. I bet that does seem pretty long for you. Well, she's ready to take you.
You're gonna end up alone, you know that?
Maybe, but I'd rather be alone than with an idiot that doesn't understand what a line is and thinks that 4 minutes is a long time. Excuse me? Yes, I just wanted you to know that this guy thinks that you're a fucking idiot because he has to wait in line. What? It's Payday Friday. Of course there's gonna be lines. Why would that make me an idiot?
Because if you guys weren't a bunch of idiots, the line would be going faster. God, I even have to explain it to you.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and take these from you, and you can go ahead and have the day you deserve, and I hope you have a better shopping experience elsewhere.
What? No, I need to purchase those items.
And that is unfortunate. You have yourself a great day, sir.
Ah!
I can help. Who's next?
That was awesome.
I didn't actually think that you would refuse service. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, can you radio someone to walk me out to my vehicle? Oh yeah, I got you. No problem. Hi, I'm sorry, but my son accidentally knocked an entire shelf of items on the floor over on aisle 2. Is he okay? Oh yeah, he's okay. It's just there is a mess that needs to be cleaned up. Okay, good. And what aisle did you say that it was on again? Aisle 2. Give me just a second and I'll meet you right over there. Oh no, I don't think there's a need for all of that. You'll see the mess over there. You can't miss it. Oh no, ma'am. For safety reasons, I need you to meet me over there. Safety reasons? I mean, okay, I'll meet you over there. Hello? Hey, what did the woman with the kids say to you? Her son accidentally knocked over an item and it needs to be cleaned up, but I'm gonna meet her over there. Perfect, I'm en route because this definitely wasn't an accident. I saw the mess and checked the cameras. He was left unattended and was overhand throwing olive oil down the aisle. Ugh, not the oil. All right, I'm grabbing something to clean it now. Here you go, ma'am. And while you're cleaning up that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the price tags together just so we can get you checked out faster. Wait, what? While you're cleaning that, I'm gonna grab all the broken glass with the price tickets on them just that way we can get your total ready. No, I said it was an accident. Oh yeah, and I really appreciate you apologizing for the damages. It was really mature of you. No, I'm not gonna be cleaning any of this up, and I'm not going to be paying for it either. Accidents happen, he's a child, the end. Unfortunately, ma'am, that's just not how that works. Yes, it is. Whenever he breaks things at other stores, yeah, they might look a little pissed, which I don't give a fuck about, but they clean it up and I move on. Well, we're not those other stores, and unfortunately for you here, it's you break it, you buy it. It's not going to be unfortunate for me. Accidents happen, and I'm not paying it. Well, loss prevention's walking up right now, so you can go ahead and tell them that while I pick up these tickets.
Excuse me? Your employee was not only trying to make me clean, but they also tried to make me pay for all of this.
Yeah. Excuse you? Well, while left unattended, your child made this mess by damaging these items. Why would you think that you wouldn't have to clean up after your child and pay for what he damaged?
My child was not left unattended. I said it was an accident, so it was an accident.
Well, our cameras tell a different story.
I don't care what the camera said. I said it was an accident, and I'm not paying for it.
Ma'am, if you're refusing to pay, then we're going to have to call the police.
You're going to threaten to call the police on me? Do you know who I am? I will ruin you. You will be done in this city.
Done in this city? Ma'am, I don't have time for this. Are you going to pay your bill or are we going to have to get the police involved?
Fine, I'll pay it, but I want you to know that I will never be shopping here again.
All right, ma'am, and your total is $300.
This is absolutely ridiculous that I have to pay this.
Have a good day, ma'am. Did she clean that? No, I'm gonna have to spend the next hour trying to clean up all that oil. Honestly, I just wanted to have her pay and get out of here. Thank you for waiting, ma'am. How may I help you?
Just return. Here's my receipt.
Okay, and the item?
I don't have it. We had to throw it out.
Okay, so we actually do need that item to process your return. Well, it's in the garbage now where it belongs. Process my return. Do you have any of the original packaging left or anything like that?
No. Everything got opened, everything got cooked, and then everything got thrown in the trash because it was shit. I'm upset with your product's quality, and I want my money back.
Open and cooked? Ma'am, what item are you trying to return?
The 10-pound party pack of poultry. I got it, I cooked it, and it was disgustingly dry. No one could eat it, so we had to throw the entire thing out.
Okay, ma'am, two things. One, if you wanted to have a return, all of that chicken would have been brought back in because then it's just us going off of your word and then you have the product and your money back. That's just a loss to the store, okay? Everybody would be doing that. Nobody would be paying for groceries. And two, your situation typically doesn't qualify for a return because it's not something that we did as a store. You're upset with how you prepared it.
No, you're not gonna put this on me. I am a customer, I bought something, I'm upset with the quality, and you're gonna give me my money back!
Ma'am, I'm only going to tell you this one time. I need you to lower your voice. You're not going to stand here and shout at me. I am here to help you, but unfortunately, in this situation, there is nothing that I can do.
There is something that you can do. You can give me my money back and not steal from me.
Ma'am, I'm not stealing from you. I'm just not able to process your return because you didn't bring anything back to return. And your reason for that return is because you're upset with how you prepared it.
How I prepared it is irrelevant. Your product is trash and I want my money back.
Okay, ma'am. Again, well, I'm not able to process this, so you have yourself a great day.
No, you're going to process my return. I'll sit here all day if I have to. I don't care.
Ma'am, you're not allowed to sit on the ground. Please stand up and be an adult about this.
You clearly don't know who you're dealing with. I'll sit here all day if I have to.
I mean, okay, I'm still getting paid.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm just logging off, closing my register down, and going on my hour-long break.
You can't just walk away. Get back here.
Oh, watch me. And also, good luck with your temper tantrum.
Get me your manager. I said, get me your manager.
Oh my gosh, ma'am, are you all right? Did you fall? Should I call someone?
No, I didn't fall. I'm fine. I'm getting up.
Then why on earth are you sitting on the floor?
You know what? It doesn't even matter. And you shouldn't be shopping here because you want to know why? They'll steal from you.
Oh, she's unwell. Okay. I just blow my nose into a tissue and then throw all of those dirty tissues in the bottom of my cart. Oh. Here, you can take my cart, honey. I'm done with it. Okay. Can you actually go ahead and take your dirty tissues out of the bottom of your cart and put it right there in the trash for me, please? No, those aren't mine. Ma'am, I watched you blow your nose and then throw the tissues on the bottom of your cart.
Are you calling me a liar?
I mean, I would never call you a liar while I'm on the clock, but I did watch you blow your nose and then throw those tissues into your cart.
You can get me your manager, because I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit here and have a minimum wage employee call me a liar to my face after I just spent money in this establishment.
Ma'am, it doesn't have to be this big of a deal. I asked you very nicely to throw your own trash away, and the trash is right there.
Oh, I bet it's not a big deal now that your job's on the line.
My job is not on the line over this. And I have never called you a liar. You, however, have called yourself that multiple times.
Get me your manager now!
Okay. Can I have a manager up to the front, please? I have a customer that's upset about her tissues being hers.
That is not true!
She wants you to know that it's not true, even though it is.
You just watch what happens because you messed with the wrong one.
We'll see.
We're not gonna see. You're the one that's gonna see.
Okay. Thank you so much for waiting. What seems to be the problem here? Your employee is trying to get customers to do her job for her.
Oh, and she called me a liar on top of it.
No, that's not what happened at all. I watched her blow her nose and throw her dirty tissues into her cart. I very politely asked her to throw her own tissues out in the trash that was right next to her, and all of this started. No, it is not my employee's job to throw out your dirty tissues. Please take your tissues, ma'am, and throw them in the trash.
No, that's disgusting. I'm not touching those because they're not mine. I watched you blow your nose.
Okay, everybody relax. If it's gonna be this big of a deal, ma'am, I can just pull the cameras.
No, you're not gonna pull the cameras after calling me a liar. I told you that I didn't do it, therefore I didn't do it.
Ma'am, she watched you blow your nose into the tissue, so I am asking you to please be an adult about this and throw your trash away in the trash that is literally right next to you.
Nope. I'm not gonna do a job that your employee's paid to do, and since you can't force me, have fun cleaning it. Have a good day.
What a bitch! So that's it? She just gets to get away with this? Oh no, I'm banning her when she comes back in, so make sure to let everybody know that when she comes back in to come and get me. And I'm gonna wait until she's at the very end of her shopping to ban her too. Nice, that's gonna piss her all the way off. Yeah, I'm gonna go download the footage of her leaving her trash in her car, just so when she tries to say that it's not her, yeah, it is. Hey, do you remember that woman that I watched blow her nose and then throw her dirty tissues at the bottom of her cart? And when I asked her to bring them with her, she said that she didn't do it and they weren't her tissues, and then demanded to speak to a manager. And then once you got there, she said that we should clean it because it's our job, and then flipped us off and left? Yeah, did she show up? Yeah, she's on aisle 13 and she looks like she's just about done with her shopping. Perfect, I'm en route. Do you want to meet me over there? Hell yeah, I don't want to miss this. Oh, hello, ma'am. I see that you decided to still shop with us even after our last interaction.
No, thank you. I don't want to sign up for your rewards card.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm actually here to continue our conversation. I believe we left off with you telling us that it was our job to clean up your dirty tissues, and then you flipped us off and walked away. I have no idea what you're talking about. That wasn't me. Well, according to the video footage that I had to pull and the report that I had to file, it is.
I said it wasn't me, and if you don't stop harassing me, I'm gonna file a complaint against you to corporate.
Ma'am, this doesn't qualify as harassment. You're shopping in the store that I am the general manager of, and I'm actively issuing you your ban.
I'm sorry, you're banning me?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
No, you don't have the authority to do that.
I do. I don't know why you would think that, but effective immediately, you are no longer welcome at this location. You are more than welcome to shop at any of our other locations, though.
What are you even banning me for?
For how you treated me and my staff. It was unacceptable. And if you're willing to lie about a tissue, I'm not willing to risk you shopping here because it is a privilege, not a right.
This is ridiculous.
I agree.
Fine, I'm done shopping anyways. I'll cash out and not come back.
Oh, no ma'am, let me take that. Because as I said, you're not welcome to shop here. You are banned.
You can't be serious. I was done shopping.
I am. Now you have yourself a great day.
Well, fine. Have fun putting it all back then.
Have fun being banned from a store, driving to a farther location, and having to reshop for all of your items because you wouldn't be an adult and throw away your dirty tissues.
Ugh.
All right, ma'am, and with the credit from your exchange, your total comes to $80 even. You can insert, tap, or swipe whenever you're ready. No. Oh, what was that, ma'am?
No.
No, what, ma'am?
No, because this was an exchange.
Yes, ma'am, and your $20 credit was applied. You can verify right there on your PIN pad.
I don't need to verify anything. You're the one that's not getting it.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Maybe you could explain a little better because everything was done right on my side. You cannot be serious right now because I, as a customer, shouldn't be explaining to you, the worker that is paid to do your job, how to do an exchange. What, do they just hire anybody nowadays? Ma'am, I've already done your exchange. You wanted to exchange a $20 item and purchase a $100 item, making your new total $80.
That's not how exchanges work. You don't have a new total or it wouldn't be in exchange.
Ma'am, I mean this respectfully. Do you think that you can buy any priced product and then exchange that product for any priced product?
Bingo! Ding, ding, ding! She's finally caught up to the rest of us. I'm glad you finally know how exchanges work.
Ma'am, I don't appreciate that. You're being extremely rude right now, especially when you're the one that doesn't understand how exchanges work. You only get back what you paid for that item. Shut up. I'm done with you. Go get me somebody else. No.
What are you doing? You can't tell me no.
I canceled your transaction. Here's your exchange item. Have a good day. No, you don't get to decline the sale because I figured out a loophole in the system. If this company doesn't like it, then they need to change their policy. Either way, it's not my problem. Yes, ma'am, I am very well aware that you think that you're the exception. Just a genius that has figured out a loophole in the system. However, we see this once a week. The store's probably seen it since it started over 100 years ago. So you only get back what you paid. You're just making things up at this point, and I am not in the mood. Go get me someone else. Oh no, I'm not getting you somebody else. I already told you that. However, I am curious on how you think the world works. Do you think that you can go to a car dealership and exchange your 2000 Camry with 250,000 miles on it and drive off the lot with a Ferrari? No payments? An exchange is an exchange. Okay, you're gonna double down on this. That checks. Well, you have yourself a good day, ma'am.
Well, I want you to know that I'm gonna take my business to your other store down the road.
There is a retail god, am I right? Here, ring these up. I don't have all day. Ma'am, please stop throwing your items at me. You can just put them on the belt right here. No, go get me someone else. Okay, ma'am, if you want to hop into another line to have somebody else help you, that's your choice. You have yourself a great day. Did I say that I was going to go to another line? No, I told you to go get me someone else. Yes, ma'am, I heard you. However, you're in my line refusing service. I'm not refusing you service. So if you want somebody else to help you, you're going to have to go in someone else's line. No.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
Beep, boop, beep. Yes, when you're done with that customer, you need to come over here and ring me up next. No, ma'am, that's not how that works. If you want me to help you, you're gonna have to come and get in my line.
I'm not waiting in line again. I already waited, which means I'm next. So when you're done with that customer, you can come over here and help me.
No, ma'am. And if she's refusing to leave your line, you need to call a manager.
Yeah, I think you should call a manager because they need to hear about this.
Can I have a manager to register 15, please? A manager to register 15. Hey, so what's going on? Well, you're... Oh, no, ma'am, I was speaking to my employee. I'll be with you in just a moment, though. She threw her items at me. I said, please don't do that. She demanded somebody else, and I told her if you want somebody else, you're going to have to get in somebody else's line. Unfortunately, ma'am, if you want somebody else, you are going to have to get in someone else's line.
No, I already waited in line. I'm not waiting again.
Yes, and you're the one refusing service. So if you want somebody else to help you, you're going to have to get in someone else's line. Well, since you're standing right here, you could just ring my items up. No, ma'am, I will not be doing that. You need to get into another line.
You could have rung my items up already. You guys are the ones making this difficult.
And at any point, you could have gotten into another line, but here we are. Well, I'm not moving until you help me, so now what? The next register has a drawer on it. Turn your light off and hop on over. I need everybody behind this woman to hop over to the next register. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Really? Really? You're rude. I'm calling corporate about you.
Okay. Well, are you knitting at your register right now? Yeah, I've been trying to get through the customers really fast so that way I have more time to knit. Okay, so I know you're new here, but unfortunately you're not allowed to knit at your register. Why not? It's for my anxiety. And I fully understand that. It just doesn't make us look good as a business, especially from a customer standpoint. We see it as the same thing as using your cell phone on the sales floor. It's a distraction that keeps you from doing your job. It's not a distraction though. If anything, I do my job better because I'm trying to get through the customers faster. Yes, and we really appreciate you trying to keep those numbers low. However, have you completed your register's checklist today? My what? Your register's checklist, you're gonna see it right next, yes, right there. That's what you need to be working on whenever you have these breaks between customers. Okay, so what you're saying is as long as I finish this, I'm good to knit at my register? No, you are not allowed to knit at your register. But if I do this, then why not? I told you that I have anxiety. When you're off the clock, like on break, you can knit all you want. That's what the break room's for. Cell phones, knitting, whatever you please. But when you clock in and you hit that sales floor, no more knitting. You're not allowed to knit on the sales floor. Okay, and I'm just asking you to give me a valid reason why I can't, because so far it's just, well, because I said so. Because we're paying you to work, we're not paying you to knit. Yeah, and I'm working. I'm just knitting in my downtime, so I really don't see what the problem is. And I've already told you why, so we're done with this discussion. If you need to take a minute and put it in your locker, you can go right ahead. As soon as I'm done with this, I will. No, not in a minute. That needs to be off my sales floor and in your locker right now. And if doing your job while you're clocked in and getting paid for it is an issue, then you and I can go to my office for a write-up.
Oh, this place is ridiculous. I hate working here.
Yeah, how ridiculous that your job that's paying you to work actually expects you to work.